Okay, so what do you do if you hate exercise? Like, we all hear it, right? We're hearing that we need to exercise, it's important, all of that stuff. But what do you do when you hate it? I am truly a recovering exercise hater. And that is because when I was a kid, I had asthma from birth, but in middle school, it had gotten to the point to where it was very, very subtle. And in middle school, I was required to do like the mile or the mile and a half run, and I could never do it. And it made me feel like a failure. So I internalized that. And over the years, I just decided that I was incapable of exercise. You know, I was a loser. I don't know why these other girls were so good at it, but I was just a loser, and there's no way that I could do it. And so I wanted to avoid it at all costs. Number one, because I couldn't breathe because of the asthma, but number two, because I had beat myself up so much that I just wanted to avoid that situation. So if you can relate at all, or you just are like, I know I need to exercise, but I really just don't want to do it, I want to give you 5 tips that have helped me and that help the gals that are in my fit club. Number one, focus on your why. So focus on why is it that it's important to do it beyond just the, people say that it's good for you and the research shows that it's helpful. Think about who is it that is going to be affected if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not doing the things to take care of your health, and you somehow have adverse health effects from that. Who's going to be affected by that? Get laser focused on that. Get very personal and deep about that, and then put that someplace where you can see it on a regular basis. So, a picture of your family, write it out, but put it someplace where you can see it regularly, and you know that's what your motivation is. Eventually, it'll become to where it's an internal motivation because you know it makes you feel better and you get all the benefits. But starting out, there's got to be some reason that's kind of a deep-seated reason for you to want to do it, especially if you view it as torture like I did. So number 2 is get someone to be accountable with. I can't tell you how long I struggled with being consistent with working out because I had no one to be accountable to. When I started having a virtual group to connect with, which was truly because of the workout programs I purchased, they connected me with someone, people I didn't know online, but they connected me, and I was able to see that they were getting up and doing their workouts. And so it helped me to have more motivation to do it myself. The third thing is when you exercise, modify. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to be an expert. You don't have to suddenly be able to run a couple of miles. Start out modifying whatever it is you can do. The fourth thing is consistency, and that goes right along with modification. If you can modify it to your ability so that you're not injuring yourself or just making it a pure torture session, if you can be consistent, then you will see more of the benefits and you'll want to do it more because it's not so much torture, right? And then the final thing is follow a system. Don't think that you have to know everything and do everything and have it all perfect and have it all figured out. Yes, it may cost a little bit of money, but just like we pay our doctor to have the doctor's expertise and all of the schooling that he went to, when we purchase something that's of great value, such as a workout program and a workout system that includes guidance on nutrition and has supplements and all of that stuff to help you with it, it's more valuable than the money that you pay for it, because the benefits of it are exponential. Once you kind of do all of these things, what happens is you build an internal belief in yourself. You quit having to look outside of yourself for the things because you start feeling better, you're happier, you have less depression. And a bonus is that they found that exercise, as a study I read last night, they found that exercise helps induce an antioxidant that protects your lungs and helps you to fight against the effects of things like this COVID-19 that we are facing as a society right now. So once you start feeling those health benefits and really knowing that you can do this, then it's like gold, it's like your momentum is on fire. It's kind of like when a train starts out and they're going really slow because they have that long train of heavy cars that they're pulling. So they're kind of going slow, just trying to get going. But then once they get that momentum up, they take off and they are flying at a fast speed, and they can't be stopped easily because they have that momentum going. So if you can bring all of these things together, that will help you get that momentum, and then there's no stopping you then. It truly is the formula that will create success for you. So please take this seriously, and please work on doing this for yourself. Start with the simple things such as walking, very, very simple things until you get yourself moving, and then up your game. Follow a system. Tune into people that have similar goals and get rolling. If you need that, if you need help with all of that, please reach out to me. I have tools, I have a system, and I have a community that you can join. But whatever you do, get moving, because it's not exercise that's the problem. It's whatever system you have followed in the past or lack of a system. All right? I hope you find that helpful, and I hope you're doing well and safe and all those good things.